Looking back to how this all began back in 1980, I guess, when you first joined Yes, you were in the studio with Trevor Horn as part of the Buggles, and Chris Squire, Steve Howe, and Alan White were next door as sort of three remaining members of Yes. What happened from there?
Well, I think it was they asked us to write a song for them because I know Chris was a big fan of the Age of Plastic album that we did, and so we came up with a couple of ideas. One of which was we had a song called "I'm a Camera" at the time, and they kind of liked that, and we developed that, and then I think we had another idea for Machine Messiah, and so. They said, well, can you come in and run through it with us? And so then without a vocalist or a keyboard player, it just kind of morphed into Yes, the Buggles sort of morphed into Yes at the time.
I mean, it sounded, I remember at the time hearing the announcement, it sounded kind of, when you first heard it saying Yes and the Buggles were going to merge, it sounded kind of a bit strange. But when you took that the Buggles album and how kind of progressive that was, and then when you heard the Yes sound, it kind of, the two together seemed to work so well.
Well, yeah, I think that Yes at that time they really wanted to, move it into the 80s, and I think that they'd done as much as they could with their, with their sort of existing lineup of the big albums that they had in the 70s, and I think they wanted to change as much as anything, and I think we were the sort of, the men in waiting really to kind of propel them into a new era of Yes, and I think that. We had some good ideas, particularly at that time, left over from what we weren't using for the Buggles effectively. That we always felt was much more of a sort of progressive side to what me and Trevor were doing. So it was, I think for them, it kind of set them on a new path. And as you say, when you look at it on paper, it seemed a bit of a strange thing. These two pop guys joining this revered prog band, Yes, but I think when people saw it and they heard the album Drama, I think they felt that it was, that there was some good stuff came out of that.